Marco, amazing, amazing film. Lives up to the John Wick name and franchise. The one thing I gotta ask though, when you got the call that you got this role, what were your feelings going on when you get that call?
Oof, man, it's a hard way to express that because it was just, when something crazy happened in your life, even like when you're about to die or like you win the lottery. I don't know if people win the lottery that listen to this, that you feel that everything is blurry and you don't know if you're dreaming. It's like your senses enhance. Something happened in your system that you really feel in a weird place. It's like crazy, man. It was strong, man. It was strong. Trust me. It was a strong feeling.
Yeah, and being a big fan of the franchise, when I saw your character come up and the first time you see your character, I was just like blown away. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be what I'm gonna be checking out this guy the whole time because I know that end battle is gonna be amazing." What was the physicality in the work? How was that to get prepared to go into this role?
Yeah, well, I've been training martial arts since I'm 6 years old. Like, I was born a martial artist, and so I've trained my whole life. And when I start doing movies and films, I treat films as my Olympic Games. So I train as an athlete for each movie, right? Now, when they call me for this movie, then I engage with the training for the specific role. So of course, that's when you kind of embody the character and you start experimenting how this character is going to move, how this character is going to fight with when you find the personality of the character, the way, the type of character that he is the way he's going to move and fight. So that's a very cool process then that we experiment through the rehearsing time for each scene and all that. So with the team, with Jeremy Martinez and all the 8711 team, that was awesome for me.
Yeah. And these fight scenes are like dance choreography because you really try not to hit the other guy. But what was it like to like this isn't your first go around in action films. So it's like how has it changed from when your first film to now this film and getting that choreography down and be able to like really sell the fight itself?
Well, it's easy when you're fighting an actor that likes the adrenaline and likes the contact, and he wants to keep it as real as possible. So then there is contact when you see me engaging with Keanu. It's like we're hitting each other. Of course, you're not hitting to go to the knockout or hurting someone, but you gotta have enough control as a martial artist to hit enough to look good, but not too much that could hurt. So that's a very fine line because that's why it's years of training. So, but it was amazing, man. And Keanu, let me tell you, man, he's John Wick, man. He's John Wick, but for real. Like I'm sure when he arrives home, he actually has his John Wick things to do. No, what I'm saying is like he's just real. Like you see him on set, he fights like John Wick, he drives like John Wick for real. He manages the guns like him. It's for real, man. It's not a movie where it's all happening in post for sure. And I think that's why audience connect with this so much because the guy it's a real deal. Like you see him on set doing the things that you see him on the movie. It's crazy. It's just crazy. It's amazing to watch.
Yeah, and tell the Muse TV audience a little bit about your character, who he is, what is his mission. Please let us know.
Well, Chidi, it's the right hand of the Marquis, Bill Scarhart character. He does the dirty work. The Marquis is not gonna get his hand dirty with anything, so he sent this guy to do the job. And my card, like Chidi, is a guy that is not buying in too much into all this honor of assassins and like the respect. Nah, like he's a trained guy. He's very well, like a very good fighter. he really believes that he can take all these guys out, and the Marquis is really losing his time with this. Like, come on, send me to just kill the guy, move on, let's continue. Let's, don't make this whole mess, and then suddenly this challenge and the gun and okay, I don't want to give much spoilers, but at the end it's like, I'm frustrating. I'm dealing with this thing that why he's picking this guy to stop him, why he just don't send me and we just finish the job. So that's kind of what the struggle that goes through my character, and that's why he's, you could see his arrogance and the superior, like he feels superior in a way,
Yeah.
But that's kind of the work.
Yeah, and it's so hard to talk about this film and not go into any spoilers, because it's just
Yeah.
it's it's shot beautifully. The action scenes are amazing. You're on the edge of your seat every minute of this movie.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But I have to ask you though, like, what were some of the funniest scenes, or how much fun was it to be on this set?
Well, it's like fun, adrenaline. It's like, wow. It's like every take was a challenge, was an adrenaline rush, and that's contagious. Like the whole crew. Like when you see Chad working, with Keanu, you have these two. It's like two kids doing what they love to do. With an incredible expertise. So that passion is contagious to the whole set, and I think it goes through the camera to the audience. It's just amazing to be there and be part of that, and how they want to push the limit all the time. They want to push that, do something new, different, so you feel that adrenaline all the time on set. It's amazing, man.
Yeah, it just looks like a fun set. And
Yeah.
we can't really talk a lot about the film because there's so many spoilers, like I said earlier. But Marco, thank you so much. This film is going to be the #1 film this weekend for sure. If it isn't, we got some issues here, because this film is action packed. People need to get their tickets now, because you are going to, like, besides Keanu Reeves, you're going to steal the role and you're going to build a lot of fans for you.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. You guys have to go see the movie. It's amazing. It's gonna blow your head, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Exactly. And you did an amazing job. Thank you so much for stopping with us. I really appreciate it, and continue the amazing work. We cannot wait. I got my tickets for Friday already, so I'm looking forward to seeing it again.
Awesome. Yeah, me too, man. I'm still digesting it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Thank you.